What is up, Jamily? This is JamiroFan 2000 here with yet another episode of JamiroFan Talks About, where I look at the past, present, and future of JamiroQuai and their music over the last nearly 28 years of music making by the band JamiroQuai. Now, for this episode, a very interesting picture came across my social media the other day, and this topic at hand has actually been a topic that I've been pondering in the past for a very, very long time, and I actually had the question passed on to the band JamiroQuai to see if they would be interested in potentially being inducted in this place. But of course, I'm talking about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Now, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame has got the prestige of having a lot of classic artists inducted into it every few years, regardless of the music genre that they inhabit. A few bands of my generation, from the Nirvanas, the Pearl Jams, the Red Hot Chili Peppers to Beastie Boys, have all been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Now, I do think Jamiroquai is getting to a certain amount of history and a certain amount of influence and a certain amount of forethoughtfulness that I do think Jamiroquai should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame too. But as I prefaced at the beginning of this video, I did get a very interesting picture from my fellow Jamiroquai fan by the name of Lolo. He sent me a picture of apparently a projection screen at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio, that showed a list of all the artists that the visitors of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame would like to see inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame into the future. And in the section that's slotted for upcoming or the newest potential nominees for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Jamiroquai was in there at number 3. I still always think, you know, we're coming up to nearly the 30th anniversary of Jamiroquai as a band. In 2022, we're going to definitely be hitting the 30th anniversary of Jamiroquai as a band. I think that's a good enough of a time to give consideration for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame to potentially induct Jamiroquai into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Now, as I said, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame isn't acceptive of only one music genre. They acknowledge and they honor all music genres and artists that were at the forefront musically and creatively of their genres of music. And I do think Jamiroquai is get to a point where Jamiroquai should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They deserve to be there. It's all really a question if the band wants to be in there. That's a real sticking point about Jamiroquai being into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in a potential future class. And like I said, 2022 will be the 30th anniversary of Jamiroquai as a band. And I'm very interested in your opinion on this topic. As you know, Jamiroquai is definitely a shoo-in for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, in my view. Given their influence, their history, and just the impact of their music over the last nearly 3 decades of musical output, I think Jamiroquai should be in there. They really do deserve to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They haven't really ever accepted any accolades to that level other than killing it at the MTV VMAs back in 1996 for Virtual Insanity, and of course winning a Grammy in the process, and then an Ivor Novello Award for Best Original Song for Virtual Insanity, and a few other accolades here and there. The BMI President's Award about 2 years ago to JK for all of his musical influence in the British music making industry. I think the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame could be an apex of the band. I think this is kind of in a top echelon kind of level that Jamiroquai really does deserve to be acknowledged in. But, you know, I'm sure a Grammy, you know, Lifetime Achievement Award down the road would be something else that could be of that echelon. But I'm very interested in your opinion, as I said in this episode of JamiroFan Talks About. Do you think Jamiroquai, weighing all of their musical output, all of their influence, all of the milestones the bands have made, the changes, the influence, the always being ahead of the curve on literally everything in popular music, do you think Jamiroquai should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in a future class? Please be sure to leave all your comments, feedback, and everything down in the YouTube comment section way down below this video. I'm very interested in reading all of your feedback. And as I said at the beginning of this video, I did talk to one of my friends in the Jamily to pass on a question to the band, asking them would they ever want to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. If I ever get an answer back from whatever band member is able to answer that query in the future, I'll be sure to pass it on here on the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel. But you can also leave your feedback and output in the comments section of this video's posting on the JamiroQuai subreddit in the comments section. So feel free to leave your comments there too. Or if you see this video, of course, on the Jamly Facebook group, be sure to leave your comments and thoughts on this discussion topic in the Facebook comments section. So I'm just trying to cover all the bases of places that you can leave your feedback, but I'm most interested in reading all of your feedback. Thank you again. I've been a little bit under the weather over the last few days, and it's been pretty crazy content environment that I've been doing. You know, some of you Jamly are pretty caught off guard on how quickly I am in getting these video recaps of the 2019 tour and the montages. But I've been striving to get this content out as early as I can. But you know, I'm gonna probably slow down a little bit. As I said, I've been out with sinus infection and stuff like that, so I've been pretty much under the weather for the last few days. But I'm trying to cover all these gigs and give them the proper amount of transparent reporting as I can do. So keep your eyes on the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel for more JamiroQuai minutes and much more JamiroQuai related content. But thank you everybody for all the support here on the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel. Thank you to the band. Thank you for everybody on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and everywhere that people share my videos and enjoy getting their news from YouTube from my channel. But I feel like I don't thank people enough who reciprocate on social media about my work in the Jamly, and you know, to some people this can seem a very encompassing thing, but I love doing this. I love doing videos. I love supporting JamiroQuai. I love talking about JamiroQuai. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of JamiroFan Talks About. Like I said, more content's definitely down the pipeline, so keep your eyes on the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel for more JamiroQuai related videos. And as always, this is JamiroFan 2000. I'll see you again really soon with another JamiroFan Talks About, another JamiroQuai Minute, and many more JamiroQuai related videos here on the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel. Bye-bye, everybody.